barely survived one disaster, and now they were staring down another. Shipping containers were raining down from the deck. He reached calmer water on the other side. That 100,000-ton freighter was hurled by the tsunami straight into the Golden Gate Bridge. People scattered in every direction, but it was already too late. The floodwaters tore through San Francisco without mercy. Seeing no way out, two elderly strangers stopped running. They held each other close. Others were still running for their lives on the streets. But against a tsunami, people are nothing. Just like that, San Francisco is gone. But to understand how it all started, we have to go back 3 days. No one had any idea what was coming. Tourists were flocking to the dam like any other day. A geology professor and his assistant were there too, running an experiment to predict seismic activity when the instrument suddenly spiked. Then the dam gave a subtle shudder. A second later, the ground shook hard. The professor yanked open his laptop, and when he saw stop to cold, in just those few seconds, the earthquake had already reached magnitude 7.1. Cracks split open across the face of the dam. The dam began to collapse. People ran in every direction. The assistant had just faded out by inside the dam when he spotted a light pole frozen in place. In a last-ditch effort, he hurled her to safety, but a metal rod tore straight through his foot. The next second, the dam gave way completely. A wall of water exploded outward, swallowing everything in its path. The professor and the girl barely made it out alive. What he didn't know yet was that this 7.1 earthquake was only the beginning. He suddenly noticed something terrifying.
So the second biggest wave ever reported happened last year, and almost nobody, including myself, knew anything about it until last week. And no, it wasn't at a place like the Desert Testament. It happened at Lone Fjord in the wilderness of Alaska in August of last year. And basically what happened was 64 million cubic meters of rocks went off the side of the mountainside into the bay below. As you can imagine, this displaced an absolutely ungodly amount of water. The wave reached over 1,500 feet up the side of the surrounding mountainsides. Just to put that into perspective, that's nearly the height of the One World Trade Center building. And the crazy thing is that this area surrounding the Tracy on Fjord is a very common place for cruise ships to go through. So if it wasn't for this happening in the early hours of the morning, there very well could have been a lot of unfortunate spectators to see the tsunami. You're probably thinking, how could a tsunami of this magnitude that we largely underreported would that be? It's that scientists basically had to go to the area and analyze exactly what happened. Stuff like drone mapping, seismic data, water runoff analysis really gave a more clear picture of just how big this thing was. It was only this week that they published a detailed report, and that's why we're only hearing about it now. So is it possible to surface tsunami? Let's look at some clips and see if we can break it down. Here's a video from Houston, Alabama 6 months ago. We had a tiny tsunami come in, caused no destruction, but this video really shows what most tsunamis do. The water stops out and then it just slowly pushes in, and it isn't really a wave, it's really just a bit of a tidal surge, definitely not surfable. But if we're talking about a really big tsunami, it's a bit of a different story. So let's look at this clip from 2011 in Japan, an absolutely horrible and devastating tsunami. This thing was massive. It came in, hit the shoal, it slowed down enough, and actually formed up in into a microwave, and theoretically just a move this looks really certain. The wave's moving really fast. You probably need jet skis to stop some type of big wave there, but the question is even though you can't theoretically surf trees, should you try to surf it? My answer is a hard no. Even though you might get the clip, you might be famous for surfing, snowboarding, and really fun, it's a really reckless thing to do because it's a really destructive event. If you're out there and get yourself in a bad situation, you're taking away emergency responders from what they really should be doing, helping innocent people on shore that are affected by this thing. Instead, they're coming to drag you out of the water. So is it possible to surf this? So, y'all saw what's floating out the ocean in Sydney, Australia this weekend, right? The black, terrifying mass that was just floating over the ocean. No? Well, if you haven't, don't worry. I'm going to show you at the end of this video those videos, so stay for that. But yeah, tonight, with one thing or another, you make up your mind. That's not my call. However, also in Australia, they just confirmed that they're building the world's first black box to record the demise and destruction of the Earth. So, over the weekend, coming out of Australia, we have this black-like cloud just floating over the ocean that we'll see. And now Australia is creating the world's black box that's going to record our destruction. Now, remember, anything we talk about is for education, conversation, learning, and entertainment purposes only. So take what you will, leave what you don't want. That's not for me to decide your life. Now, watch the video and let me know in our conversations today what you think it is, because I know what I think. So, y'all saw what's floating. But now we have the ocean where another civilization has been living for generations. I feel like every day I'm waking up to something new and something crazy. Oh, I'm thinking it's a one-off thing for this done with it. Well, I guess again, because what we just discovered a swimming pool in Cambodia, I'm just floating on. And if you guess the exact same structures that are underneath here, well, then you guess correctly. Because again, these scans will indicate the exact same type of structures underneath the western Cambodia. Now, here's the thing. Some presidents translated stating that Ekron was never built for religious purposes. It was in fact Rome by an advanced race known as the Star Kings. We're not going to go into that in this video, but here's the other thing. It also states that Ekron was one of the four world ancient sites. One of the four meaning the Great Pyramids, Teotihuacan, and the site that is submerged under the coast of India, off the coast of India. Now, these world ancients were eventually nightmare in cosmic alignment, therefore opening a portal to what is below. I don't know what's below, but I think that's fantastic. Now, these also were supposed to allow everlasting world energy throughout our entire world, as well as transportation and I find this to be fantastic news because I believe in the days to come, or at least a month ago, we're going to find out that all these religious sites aren't religious sites anymore. It is something beyond our own thought process. Now, tell me, okay, so hold on. If somebody watching this right now, you smoke things, and you know, every day is smoking anything.
let you know where you can get nothing in this life unless you work. Put that phone down right now. I don't care if you laughing, you got off work, none of that. You work hard enough. Put that joint down. Put that drink down until you get your work done, until you elevate your life. Because you ain't seen this yet. You ain't touched the amount of knowledge you want to touch. So what the hell you can do? You able to reward yourself with smoking drinks and partying and doing all this other stuff. No, we ain't got time to party. We got time to work. Party comes later. Somebody watching us right now. Oh, she's coming. Somebody watching us right now. Where the heck I've been living the hate. So today I've started researching this new information that I've received that there's been a second smooth found of pyramids almost identical based on where the first one is. And apparently this second sphinx is supposed to start the beginning of a prophecy. Generation-long prophecy that is supposed to shake up everything. We all collectively seen the video of the girl that was what she found on her everyday run. She just came across a random, all I can say is it looks like a spaceship or a piece of a planet. She posted the video 3 days now, 3 days ago, and she shows on the video there's no planet, there's no anything to identify it. It just showed up in the middle of people out of there like a park. So she contacts local parks and rec and had an idea where it came from. There's a all collectively seen. So now you're telling me that there's a lure to the renaming of a body of water that meets the guy. Yes. So if you know what I talked about in my previous video, that I had a conversation with someone that is very in the know, someone that I trusted my entire life with cancer recovery and other stuff. I trust this source. So also want to hypothetically allegedly talk about this because that's what this page is. This page is all about expanding our minds and thinking outside the box because that's fun. So hypothetically, let's say that a massive meteorite or possibly a mode of transportation struck the Earth millions and millions of years ago, causing mass destruction. But when said meteorite or hypothetical transportation crashed into a body of water that is currently in the media, where did it go? Obviously, it's at the bottom of that body of water. But what is inside of this hypothetical meteorite mode of transportation is a mineral and a substance that is not fathomable to all of us on how much it is worth, the value, and the fact that the previous government that the name of this country that is attached to the body of water never had the resources or the money to retrieve what is below. So now, all of a sudden, it seems like out of nowhere, that body of water is all anyone can think of, all anyone can talk about, and perhaps that what is there and all the recent activity, legend, drugs, and weird letter patterns, and everything that's going on is all disconnected because that is at the bottom of the body of water is what is attractive and is all collective. They got started in your time travel. Do you believe in it? Let's start from the beginning. First, we got to go back to 1923. Archaeologists and scientists discovered the tomb inside the pyramids of Egypt. Now, was it my idea that was before? They found inside of it that made absolutely no freaking sense. They allegedly found a photograph inside dated from 1987. Mind you, this is 1923 at the time. With a photograph of a man in modern day clothes with a camera. That man absolutely identified as Elon Musk. We can stop the story there. I mean, for me, mind-blowing enough, but it wasn't fine. This is the only proof we have of time travel, and it's absolutely terrifying. In 1923, archaeologists uncovered a sealed tomb in Egypt. Inside, they found something that defied logic. A photograph dated 1987. It showed a man in modern clothing standing in front of the tomb, holding a camera. The man was identified as Elon Huck, a scientist who vanished in 1987 while working on a top-secret government project called Kronos. The project next goal to unlock the time travel. But it shut down after Hook disappeared without a trace. The photograph had a chilling message. Back, I tried to stop it, but the loop is inevitable. Years later, in 1980, another photograph surfaced. This one showed Elon Huck, now decades older, standing in front of the same tomb. The date on the photo, 2025. Experts were stunned. How could a man exist in 3 different timelines? And what did he mean by it?
He literally traveled into the future, and now Elon Musk is trying to learn his secret after dissecting the fabric of space. Sergei Krikalev actually built a civilization that can travel to the planet in the secret in ice easily but how much time did he actually save? It wasn't enough to completely disappear from history, and it turns out which was to test Wi-Fi before it was released to the public. But after his Russian boss forgot he was stuck in space for 10 months, Sergei ended up orbiting the Earth 5 times by accident. He was in space for so long that the USSR collapsed while he watched it all from there. Luckily, he had spent nearly 3 years in space and was able to survive with very little supplies, also giving him just enough time to test how space actually works. And what he noticed was so interesting that even Elon Musk is now trying to build a similar spacecraft for Starlink. So follow, because his instrument said he had time travel.
What's going on, guys?
He literally
This guy just had, remember Javier, the man who claimed he's a time traveler, stuck in the year 2027. For years, people thought he was just another internet hoax, until he started posting videos that no one could explain. He walks inside the White House, it's empty, no guards, no people, just silence. He says he's the last person alive, the only survivor after the moment. And this week, he brought his scariest video yet. He went deeper into the exact date and all this, according to him.
He literally time traveled into the.
This is the only proof we have of time travel.
We have a photograph that threw him off in Sydney, Australia this weekend, right?
So we just saw like.
It seems like a lot of you guys already know who's behind this movie, so this is my face reveal. Yes, I am James Burrell on YouTube. I don't know how you guys got it, but yeah, you guys got me.
Racism. I saw me and all my homies as fully developed, mature, and respectable humans, and that was simply now when I look back at a picture of us in grade 7, I see a bunch of little babies, bro. In grade 7, I saw me and all my homies as fully developed, mature, and respectable humans, and yeah, no, I got you. And because me and Bob were up on this hill, I vividly remember we got like a bird's eye view of this shit. Obviously, y'all know Philly the way I do, but I was 100% convinced we didn't know how to fucking do this shit. And no way I really don't hold the time. What that bitch on work? Small work so fast. We had a bird's eye view of this fucking life right on his ass. We are all what the fuck, right? Yeah, I got you. Because me and Bob were up on this hill. Okay, no, okay, yeah, bring your feet up to the left. Be careful. Careful. This is easy, man. I'm on this one real girls to do it. Alright, okay. Alright, he don't want his one. Okay, now what? Okay, yeah, bring your feet up to the left. I don't care how many years of karate, taekwondo, anti-reactive in his face. I can beat their ass easily, but I won't because that's the only role that I have on everyone. I'm her kid. Body, taekwondo, anti-vegetarian, and alcohol. There are many years of karate, taekwondo.
Yes, so 19.
A lot of shit has changed through the years, man. Back in the day, me and my brother were mobs, bro. This motherfucker's sole reason for living and breathing. I was like 5 years old.
Do you know how to drive a car? Yes. You ever had sexual thoughts about Lacey? No.
You snapped the boy.
I don't want to take a picture.
Nice to meet you guys.
Do you know how to drive a car? Yes. You ever had sexual thoughts about Lacey? No.
You snapped the boy.
It's a chance.
There's some solid goods for you once this one's down.